Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we got a new teaser of the $25,000 Tesla, the affordable Tesla that is supposed to be coming out in the near future. I personally think it's going to be coming out tomorrow, and I feel like a lot of people also are on the same boat. And we'll talk about some of the features that I think that we're going to be posted, and a lot of people think that it's going to be in a much different direction as well. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And we do have a giveaway that's running on the channel right now. So if you want to win one of 3 Tesla robots, I'll give you the instructions. It's a free giveaway, and it actually ends in like a week or so. So I'll give you all the different details with that. But the first thing you got to do is you got to hit that like button to support the channel and everything. And if you like giveaways, definitely hit that like button so we can do a lot more of them. Today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. So we've got a new teaser. We got a new concept of the $25,000 Tesla. Some publications are saying that this is going to be a low cost, affordable $25,000, because you got to remember, like way back when, Elon was always saying, like he said at one point, like there was plans to release a $25,000 Tesla, so it could be very interesting. But take a look at some of these cool renderings that have been designed by Sugar Design. I mean, this blue looks phenomenal in this winter type of landscape here. Here's a California white one. I think I'm kind of getting excited for this affordable Tesla vehicle. We'll still have to wait for the features, and I think the most important part is how much is this vehicle going to be. Here's some more concepts based upon that leak at the Giga Austin. Here's a white one that's basically the same as what was already shown out there, and you can see it's pretty sharp. I'm okay with the headlight design and everything with that. And of course, there's been a lot of discussion because tomorrow, on October 7th, Tuesday, there is a potential release, and I think we're going to see a lot of various content being thrown out there. The first teaser that Tesla put out was this wheel spinning, and then it said 10.7, and here is a nice little render of what that wheel could potentially look like from Cyber Mike. I think pretty good, spot on and everything. And so the question is, what is everybody's best guess on what the price of this vehicle could be? Solving the money problem said 10 to 12% cheaper than the current entry level for both. So if you take a look at the Model Y is kind of up there in terms of the price. It's around $45,000. So 10 to 12, that's like what, $39,000, which I think is a pretty good guess for everything out there. I mean, some people are thinking like 35 would be a cool price, and then of course 29,000 or under 30K would break the internet and everything for sure. And so I put a kind of a wish list out there on what I kind of wanted to see. I wanted to see like 300 miles of range, which I feel like we're definitely going to get. $35,000 or lower, I think would be nice. I put in full self-driving included, but maybe I got a lot of flack for that, and I feel like a lot of people are on the right page here. I don't think full self-driving is going to be included, and maybe another software might not even be included either. Decent sound system, quick 0 to 30 miles per hour for city driving. I think that's important with a smaller vehicle like this for city driving and everything. But based on a lot of different comments that were posted on this post, here is the common sentiment on the vehicle. 35,000 is going to be the price range, 240 to 250 miles of range. I think it's a little low. Single motor, rear wheel drive, no full self-driving, manual cloth seats, 6-speaker audio, no power liftgate, no glass roof, no free mobile charger, and a 0 to 60 time that's basically slow, but I mean still electric at the end of the day. And here's the latest teaser that Tesla has rolled out. You can see, or you can hear, some like just a weird hum of sorts, and we've got these slanted headlights here in some sort of fog, so we could easily guess that this is definitely going to be an affordable Tesla Model Y, maybe even this one, or like the looks of this one or similar looks, going to be tomorrow. And so now the question is, what time tomorrow? And it's probably going to be like you're gonna wake up tomorrow and there's gonna be a brand new Tesla on the website and everything. Or maybe it's gonna be later tonight because today is tomorrow and everything. But here's what I think is maybe a really good speculation with this. Robot Real in Life posted this. Tomorrow's Tesla unveils the new affordable Model Y and shows a Roadster demo as a one more thing at the end. That could be a really cool thing because, we've been teasing this fan type of video. And so maybe there could be a Roadster announcement at the end of this, and maybe Roadsters start to deliver in the next month or so as well. Alex posted this. Andre, plant manager at Giga Berlin, announced today in an internal meeting that the series production and delivery of the affordable Model Y would begin in a few weeks. And so hopefully this is going to be the same for like the US markets as well and other factories. Maybe we'll be able to see an affordable Tesla, because the affordable Tesla, if it's smaller, that could be a hit in like the European markets because they always want like smaller vehicles. US, we'll kind of wait and see, and depending on the price and everything. But I mean, in a few weeks, we could easily see an affordable Tesla vehicle, whether it's $25,000, $30K, $35,000, $40,000. I mean, if we can see it before the Model Y Performance, that could be a very, very, very exciting time. And I think I'm getting on board with the design of it. I mean, here's another render with like the different headlights video from earlier, and then what it looks like here if it was like straight on and everything. It's basically, of course, a smaller Model Y, as Elon said. And Tesla Yoda posted this. Total addressable market grows exponentially as vehicle prices drop to the $30,000 to $35,000 price range. The more affordable Model Y is designed to capture this segment in the red zone. And so I would love to see it to be a cheapy price, but also at the same time, you also have to think you don't want to cannibalize the current market that is out there with like the Model Ys, because if it's that much cheaper, like if you came in, because take a look at like the landscape here, there is no $7,500 federal tax credit for new owners. And so if you take a look at this, you can see that like the lowest cheapest Model Y right now is a long range all-wheel drive at $45,000. And so if the case here, Tesla could be okay, because as we go into like the next quarter, next month, a price of $39,000 before incentives, if there's anything like free supercharging, inventory discounts, or whichever, could still put it in like that mid to high $30,000 range. Now, if it came too low, if it came in at like $25,000, that would be almost 50%, and that would definitely could cannibalize the Model Y long range all-wheel drive. So they can't price it too low. So you do have to kind of think about these different things that are out there. Here's the headline that posted this here: Tesla stock gearing up for a $25,000 Model Y as October 7 tease spark buzz. And so, we'll still wait and see what type of pricing it actually comes out, but could be very cool to see. And here's why people think maybe it is a Roadster unveil, like a one more thing, because I guess like the sound from this video is the same sound in the teaser from the 2017 Roadster reveal earlier as well. And so let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Here's a fun post I want to show you guys as well. Here's the fan release, because some people are thinking like that the wheel is actually a fan for like GPU cooling, Roadster fan, turbines, or whichever. But I guess, would you buy a Tesla fan for $199? And Bloomberg also reported on this to add more solidified confidence on this, that Tesla will introduce a more affordable Model Y on Tuesday. The new base model will feature fewer amenities and less premium materials. So what do you think the price of the Model Y will need to be considered affordable? $35K, I think, is a good median, but at the same time, Tesla, we always want it to be a lower price, and they always roll it out with a higher price. And so we'll actually need to see what actually happens in the future here. And last fun update, whole Mars catalog posted this, because we're all waiting for version 14 full self-driving all day. A lot of people have been posting about it, and he posted this screenshot of what appears to be a software update coming for version 14 full self-driving. You can see it says right here that's version 14, but if you take a look at some of the features and everything, it's actually a gag post, and he got a lot of it from different people here, and these are all like fake features. Highway merges 87% sassier here, which is kind of funny. Good, good on a whole Mars catalog to post this and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I know you're all looking for the best deal on a Tesla. Well, don't forget about your current vehicle as well and where you're selling it. That's why we partner with GiveMeTheVin.com to get you maximum value for your current vehicle. In fact, one viewer a couple different viewers got $3,000 more than what Tesla was offering. So you might as well check it out. Link down below in the description. Of course, using our links down below do support the channel as well. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. What price do you think is going to be an affordable and also or affordable for the affordable Model Y? And hit that like button if you like these concept photos. Like I really like this blue one. That's for sure. I think it looks the best out of all of them in between all the different ones that were released and everything that was out there. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too. Thanks a lot, everyone. Let's see you drop by today. Tesla 54, thanks for coming in. Art, great to see you. Mark, great to see you as well. Lavendi, thanks for coming in. Mark, great to see you. George, Kokila, Clutch Taylor, Nag, Blueberry, Lucas, Karan, Just in Time, Lavendi, AB, and Tesla 54. Thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. Karan, thanks so much for helping me save some money. And just so you know, this is the second time getting full self-driving for you. I just can't drive a Tesla without it anymore. Yeah, 100% full self-driving. I think it's almost a must if you've got like a 1 hour commute with your Tesla vehicle. And of course, congrats on getting the half off full self-driving deal as well. If anybody's out there is interested in half off full self-driving and you have not picked up your Tesla yet, send me an email, send me a DM on one of the socials, direct messages. You can find all of that on the channel page so that I can point you in the right direction and everything. Tesla, the blue is a nice color. Yeah, 100%. Even though I leased my Model 3 Performance with louvers on rear small window, carbon fiber over the door handles, screen covers on protectors, car stuff, great, very great. And I'm very happy with it. Yeah, Model 3 Performance is a fantastic, fun vehicle. Now you got to take it to the track. And where's the dog? He's right here. Look at him. He's just passed out, sleeping, ready for dinner time and everything. Looking forward to tomorrow's release. Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see this one, the specs and everything, and the actual specs and everything. Because maybe we already have the specs and we know everything about it. I've been posting a little bit in our super secret Discord down below. So if you want to take a look and join in the conversation and join a community of a lot of people looking to get the best deal on a Tesla and everything, maybe check it out. Link down below in the description. Mark, I'm sure it's coming out tomorrow, but I'm good with the Model Y Performance. Now, I couldn't get my wife into a Tesla. You made it difficult yesterday. I had to reserve the R2 Rivian for her. Yeah, Rivian's gonna be cool, but it's one of those things like, I think I was also interested in a Rivian, and so was my wife. And then we went to go drive a Rivian R1S, and it's just not yet there yet in comparison to Tesla software and everything. It's not worth it. Different moves. Thanks for coming in. Lavendi, to write off a car loan interest, do you know if you have to itemize? Good question. No, you don't actually. You're talking about the new Trump tax interest. It's above the line, so you do not have to write it off. It's a good point. Maybe we should talk about that because I feel like we haven't rehashed that topic, and now that interest rates are 4% plus, and who knows if it's going to be going lower in any sort of future, it might be time to talk about that again. Did anyone get the new update version 14? It doesn't seem like it. So not even whole Mars catalog. And I guess PSA for anybody out there, there is a early access pros program, and so that's one of those things where if you're in that program, then you might be able to get the full self-driving a lot earlier as well. In this next topic, Tesla Supercharger wait times have been decreasing. This is good on Tesla. And I gotta say, Tesla has been launching and installing and opening new Superchargers left and right, at least in our area and probably other metro areas as well. But Tesla actually compiled some data here where they've been tracking wait times as they're about to launch the new virtual queuing system. It's always hard for me to say it, but take a look at this chart that they actually posted here. The red line is utilization. Supercharger keeps going higher and higher in terms of people actually using it. That makes sense because other brands can also use it as well. But you can see wait time has been decreasing, trending lower. So that's good as well. And Tesla knows they need to stay on this because there's brands that are coming to the fold to actually use their superchargers. The latest one is Honda and Acura have also now come into the fold to be able to use it. And so there's plenty of brands that can supercharge and everything. So that's just going to add more stress. At least stress to the supercharger with queuing and wait times and everything. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking.
Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks for that, everyone. And we do have a giveaway that's running on the channel right now. We're giving away 3 Tesla bot action figures. So the first step you have to do is hit that like button, and then I'll tell you how to jump in. But it's basically through Gleam. And as part of this, there's free entries. Multiple entries are allowed. And as part of this, there is also a secret code that we give out on stream as well. I think we've already given out 4 secret codes. There's a total of 7 secret codes that you can enter in to get more points and everything. Today's secret code is a simple one. It's just Dojo, D-O-J-O, Dojo, and that gets you extra entries. And here's the link right here for you to jump into the giveaway and everything. And thank you all, and hit that like button if you like giveaways, because maybe we'll do a lot more, and we're definitely going to be doing a lot more as we get to like December and stuff like that. Will this be the $25,000 Tesla? Good question. I mean, maybe. I mean, if we listen to like some of the news publications, it could be a $25,000 Tesla, and that could be pretty sick for sure if it can actually get there to $25,000. Will the lease deal be $199? I mean, who cares about $25,000? If I can get a Tesla for $200 a month, 0 down, that could be the way to go. Clutch, how are you? Isn't version 14 supposed to come? I have software updates set to advanced, not receive yet. Yeah, it's supposed to release today, but who knows if it actually is going to. It's going to be taking a bit, that is for sure. Nag, if affordable is $39K, then regular Model Y needs to have a Lux package minus full self-driving included. Yeah, 100%. Or even like relabel it to like a core package. I think Tesla is going to be releasing some incentives in the near future. I don't know about you all, but I feel like there is a little bit of a slowdown. And well, actually, no, I know there is, because here is why. And we didn't really talk about this today, but if you take a look at Tesla inventory on one of these different tabs that I have open here, you can actually see they're starting to creep up on Model Y inventory. Oh yeah, no lease. A Model Y inventory, because what? Come on, it was actually just here. Maybe just switch it here. All deliverable. That's right, my own trick. You can see, look at this. This has been sold out for a little bit, where we would go to the pages like this and we would see none. But look, we've got some Model Y showing up. And so I bet we could see some incentives, new incentives, as because Q4 is always the biggest. And of course, now they have to figure out, now that there's no 7,500 federal tax credit into play, what are they going to do? And of course, if you're looking to be placing an order, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. If you missed out on the 7,500 and you didn't place your order before September 30th, send me a message on one of my socials, email address, or whichever on the channel page. Maybe I can point you in the right direction to help you out as well. When full self-driving 14? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Blueberry, Tesla base model fan, performance and plaid. Yeah, so you can get blown away for sure. Lavendi, if it's $35,000, it better come with full self-driving. Yeah, I agree. If it can come out with full self-driving, that would be sick. Dennis, the new Model Y coming out is a smaller Model Y, horsepower and range. Range, good. I guess I'll go through some of the, what I potentially know or not. Pricing, I have no idea. Range, good. Full self-driving, eh. Autopilot, eh. Interior, I guess it's all at the end of the day. Glass roof, nope. Wheels, yeah. Well, I guess we'll wait to see what happens tomorrow. Now, if it needs to be called affordable Model Y, then the price should be in an affordable range. I mean, that's what a lot of people have been saying. Like, what is affordable? And yeah, I think if we look at the average car price, what it's $48,000. If we look at the Model Y, it starts at 44, 45. So, affordable, is it more affordable than a base Model Y? Yes, and that price with that would be 39,000, 35,000. I mean, I really feel like they could do like a 37,000 and should be okay. Any lower, of course, would just be amazing with that, but they can't go too low because then it would cannibalize Model Y. But at the same time, it's also super stripped out with the features. Like there is what manual seats. I mean, there still is a wireless charger from what we can guess here. There is still headlights and LED lights and yeah, but maybe it could be. It would be pretty crazy if we saw like a $29,000 Tesla or even $25,000. I have my Tesla. Can I still get the half off? No, unfortunately, Clutch. It only works with pending delivery. Kiwis, Dennis, I was able to get the Model Y Performance black with white interior. Nice. That's the same build I got. September 30th. How do you recommend keeping the black clean? Yes, great question. Ceramic coating is the easiest way to do that. Get it paint corrected and get ceramic coating. Clutch, so for the upcoming Supercharger locations that are under construction, is it going to be 500 kilowatts or they didn't discontinue the V3 cabinets? It's a good question. And I've been tracking a couple of different Superchargers as well. And really what is good to use is Tesla Supercharger info, I think is the website. It's like a peer website. It's not the Tesla website, but you can try and Google it and find it. But it gives you like statuses on like permit, construction, and everything. But it doesn't necessarily tell you if it's going to be like 375 or 325 or 500. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see when that actually comes out. Lavendi, someone who can't afford a $45,000 Tesla, who also cannot afford a 39 to reach the masses, it really needs to be 35,000. Well, really, it just needs to be like a good monthly payment or lease payment at the end of the day, because that's, I mean, what 90% of people, or I know I just made that stat up, but a majority of people finance or lease their vehicles. And as much as Dave Ramsey says to pay cash, not everybody can actually do that, us included. And this next topic, interesting story here. Actually, a very cool story. He was able to get out of his Tesla lease and only pay a very, very super nominal fee of $350 a month. And what's really cool with this is that he only leased it for 6 months as well. Our friend Chris was talking to me about this interesting deal that he got when he was able to get out of his Tesla Model Y that he just leased 6 months ago and only paid a $354 penalty. And so this is cool to kind of discuss with people because there's options when you lease a vehicle and there's options to get out of the lease. You don't actually have to lease it all the way for the 36 month. The original deal was also a pretty good one from Tesla, $1,000 down and a $430 a month payment. And you can see the actual breakdown right here because when you're leasing a vehicle, it is just another way of financing. There is always a payoff during the lease, especially when you lease through Tesla, through the Tesla lease trust leasing, and the payoff 6 months in was 34,530, and the vehicle value at the time was 34,600 that Tesla was offering. So you can see here all the way at the bottom, or you can't see, the penalty that he had to pay was just $354 to get out of his lease, and of course he did bought something else instead. So really cool to see this. There's always options, and so don't feel like when you lease for 36 months you have to drive it all the way for 36 months. There's always options, some sort of way for you to get out of it, whether it's trading out, selling it, or whichever, or even if it's not Tesla, finding someone that might want to buy your Model Y for $35,000 or $34,000. And let's say they want to buy it for like 33, then your negative equity of $1,000 or something like that. And so hopefully that explains it a little bit, and it inspires you if you want to get out of your old Tesla, whichever, and you're leasing it. There's always a ways. And also Tesla has also like added like various promotions when you get close to the end of your lease to like get out like 2 to 3 months early as well. And so there's always some sort of way to actually get into something that is out there. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But the one thing's for sure, if you're about to buy a Tesla, don't forget about getting all weather floor mats. Our favorite set is 3W all weather floor mats, because if you're looking for a set that has lifetime warranty, great fitment, and a massive promo code of Dennis35 to get you 35% off down below in the description, you can get a set for a great, fantastic price. So you might as well check it out. Link down below in the description, and using our codes do support the channel. So thank you to everybody that has done that in the past and in the future. Where's the Tesla making on this affordable model, bro? I didn't know affordable means no advertising for their brand, right? They're not marketing it yet. Marketing is tomorrow when they release it. I mean, we can't trust Elon. He said unsupervised coming out soon, but it's going to take years. Yeah, it's always 2 weeks from now. We'll see. June, I wonder how much cheaper insurance will be for the cheaper model. It's a good question because it's got less bits and pieces of it, maybe. Who knows? Cybertruck price drops soon. JD, potentially, because inventory has always been going up a lot and they killed the incentives. Clutch, I guess the Model Y Affordable is going to be a standard range vehicle where the recommended rate charge is 100% limit, like previous discontinued standard range vehicles, as this should be standard range. Yeah, 100%. Maybe that could be okay with the different battery chemistry or whichever. They increased the price of the regular trim. They may increase the price of the regular trim. Well, I mean, it kind of already got a price increase because of the 7,500. Or, crazy thought. I just thought of this. Like, with all these different manufacturers dropping prices like $5,000, $8,000, what if they just, it releases at $39,000 and the Model Y long range rear wheel drive is 45, and then they just slash prices by what, $5,000 to $10,000, and then we get there. That's an interesting thought. Slashing prices 10K to make it, like, if it initially might not be the price we want, they could easily make it the price they need it to be after they have to make some market adjustments because the competition actually is. PP, I'm thinking since no more tax rebate, which was their profits, Tesla needs to increase the price of the original Model Y. It could be a good point there for sure. Kiwis, since post-tax incentives Model Y is now full price, should we expect used prices, sales, trade to be slightly higher? Yes, and that's already actually happening. We talked about that 2 days ago on the live stream, and how there was actually a real situation in which my friend had a 2026 Model Y and traded out of it and sold it, and how he was feeling a lot more demand because the tax credit was gone and a lot more people were more interested in buying it and everything. In this next topic, don't forget that Tesla is actually planning to launch models later this year, plural models later this year. So, let's take a look at some of the vehicles that could be coming out. Solving the Money Problem actually posted this, which is a really good catch. Don't forget, models, plural, is Tesla's plan. Quote, we continue to make progress preparing for the launch of additional models later this year, or this year. Our entire model lineup is better than ever with recent updates. And so, of course, now we've got this affordable model coming out. We had a cheaper Cybertruck. I don't know if it was affordable. We've got Model Y Performance coming out. What's left with this? We got Roadster. We've got all these different ones. Model Y Standard, affordable, Model Y Long Range, All-Wheel Drive Performance, and also the Model Y L 6-seater. So fingers crossed all of these different vehicles come out as well. Who knows on the 6-seater? I feel like a lot of people are also waiting for that as well. I was super surprised on the demand of the Model Y Performance being released. So I bet the Model Y L is going to also have similar demand as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. And don't forget, we do have a giveaway on the channel right now. So if you're interested in winning one of 3 Tesla robots, here is the actual giveaway link. And the secret code for today that you can enter in is Dojo. And then that's going to be the code for 2 days. And I think there's 3 more codes after that before we get to the end of the month and everything. No, not marketing. According to rumors and image of it, there's no Tesla logos anywhere. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a good point. Let me take a look at what we have here. I think Model Y could use LFP batteries, but I'm not sure if it's going to be produced in the USA. Mr. Pilvi? Yeah, that's a good point, actually. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. Raphael, how do I get full self-driving for $4,000? Send me a DM, a direct message, or email. You can find all of that on my YouTube channel page, and I'll point you in the right direction. But thanks for jumping in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.